What's up guys, this is Miasin. So the Drytron deck is about to get some new support in Infinite Forbidden, so it's 3 new cards. One of them is a continuous shop card, so we're trying to stay away from that. But the other one is a level 1 Drytron monster, and then we got a new Ritual monster. And both of these monsters are really good at helping the deck not only make bigger boards, but also beat hand traps, including Nibiru, because the Ritual can negate monster effects from everywhere. Yes, of course. We just need more Nibiru counters. I mean, to be fair, this deck does deserve to beat Nibiru because you are always restricted under not being able to special summon monsters that can be normal summoner set, which means that you can't splash all the broken engines that the other decks can do. So yeah, this deck is kind of fair, or at least what it compared to what it used to be. Anyways, I will be showing you guys some combos as well as a deck profile, but before we go any further, you already know the drill. Friendly reminder to smash the like and subscribe button. And with that being said, let's get right into it. Alright, so combo number 1 is really just a 1-card combo. Drytron Nova can summon a Drytron monster from the deck, and that used to not do anything, but now you can summon the new whatever. Anyways, that's gonna be searching your Alpha Tubin, and then you pitch that, and then search for your Benten, and then revive back the new 2 because that's the other effect, and then it gets banished when it leaves the field. But obviously, if you use it as an Xyz material, you don't have to care about that. Overlay for the Mu Beta Fafnir, which is gonna be Foolishing for the Zeta, and then pitch the Benten, search the Ritual spell, and on a separate chain link, Benten search for the Diviner. Normal summon that, and then Foolish for the Herald of Arclight, which is going to be searching your new Ritual monster, Medionis Alpha Draconids. This card's really nice, but it has 5,000 attack, so you can already kind of imagine that you need 3 monsters to summon this card, because your Drytrons are 2,000 attack, so you need 2,000, 2,000, and either another 1,000 or a 2,000 monster. A little unfortunate, but anyways, detach everything, and then the Mu Beta Fafnir, the 4,000 from the Xyz materials, and then the Mu Beta afterwards, which does work. So yeah, one single monster can summon the Alpha Draconids, and then you can negate monster effects up to twice per turn by banishing Drytrons from your grave, whose total attack equal or exceed that monster's original attack. And yeah, it negates and destroys, and if it's destroyed by an opponent's card, you get to summon a Ritual monster with 4,000 attack from your hand or deck, but it's treated as a Ritual summon, so it's really nice. You can do some nasty things with the other Drytron's Rituals that already existed before. And yeah, get back your Ritual spell, not that it really matters, and then end on either FA Don Dragster or IP or SP. Doesn't really matter too much, but I think Don Dragster is the best because this is a spell or trap negate, and you already have a double monster negate. So yeah, a 1-card combo ends on 3 negates, which is, I think, really good. And a very good follow-up because you have NU2 in the grave and the Ritual spell already in there. So you're going to be OT King for sure next turn. Anyways, let's get into a way more broken and filthy combo number 2. Alright, so I think people have PTSD of seeing Alpha and Zeta glued together because it used to do some really nasty things with Ava, but that card is again banned. But you can still do some broken things. So yeah, again, Alpha pitch Zeta, search the Benten, and then page that, search your Ritual spell, and then Benten search for the Diviner, and then overlay for Mu Beta Fafnir, which is again sending the NU2, and then special summon that. But this time you're going to be searching for another card that did exist back in the days. This card is Ultimate Bright Knight or Sartron Alpha. It's a level 7 monster, which does matter, and it can be summoned when you control an Ursartic or Drytron monster. So you're going to be summoning that, and then get your search for any Ursartic or Drytron spell or trap from your deck your hand. That's going to be the field spell, which searches your Drytron Nova, and we're going to be normal summoning the Diviner, and then Foolish for the Herald of Arclight, search for the Alpha Draconids. Oh my, they all have like the same name almost. Yeah, and Synchro Summon for Ancient Fairy Dragon. I think you can kind of see where this is going. Destroy the field spell, search for what? Secret Village, and then overlay for Draco Sack. You don't even have to play like a lot of bricks to make this work. Summon your 2 tokens, go into Cherubini, and what is that Cherubini gonna be sending? One of the nastiest cards that you can play in this deck. Oh my god, I can't believe you can do this. You're gonna be sending Jalgin, the Spiritualist, a level 3 light spellcaster, and you're going to now activate your Drytron Nova, summon the Gamma from the deck, and then go into Relinquished Anima, a spellcaster monster. Okay, I think you can definitely guess where this is going now. Activate Secret Village, go into Celine. You cannot use its effect to summon the Jalgin right away because you are locked under only being able to special summon monsters that cannot be normal summoned or set. And Jalgin can be normal summoned or set, so you gotta wait for next turn, which is fine. Anyways, Gamma pitch the Alpha Draconids, revive cell back and the level 7 monster, detach everything and the Mu Beta Fafnir to get back the Alpha Draconids, and then recycle back a Ritual spell, and then end on the Muckracker, which also matters, and then pass turn there, and on your opponent's main phase, he can't use any spells because we control a spellcaster monster, and we can use the Celine in order to revive back the Jalgin, and just like that, we have one of the nastiest soft locks you can think of. Neither player can special summon monsters because of Jalgin, and then your opponent cannot activate spell cards, and you can negate double monster effects with Alpha Draconids, and if your opponent tries to go battle phase attack over Jalgin, you can go Nah Protect by tributing the Muckracker instead. instead. So that's the reason why we're ending on all those cards. And obviously we have lethal follow-up off of just 2 cards. All right, so we have 5 cards in our hand, but the goal is to play this out as correctly as possible and not, you know, play into Nibiru, because this deck, obviously if I showcase 1-card combos, it loses to Nib, but if I showcase, you know, 2-card combos, it depends on if you want to be greedy or not. I'm showing you the greedy line just in case you want to make as many interruptions as possible. Maybe you're playing against like an all-gas kind of deck that doesn't play Nibiru, so you can do this post game 1. In this particular situation, let's just say that this is a game 1, and you don't know what your opponent's playing. You want to make a really nasty generic board. Look at what you can do. So yeah, first things first, Cyber Emergency, get the Zeta. Alpha Zeta is just so freaking disgusting. Get your Ben 10, pitch that, get back your Zeta, search the Ritual Spell, and then search for another, no, sorry, Diviner. There's a lot of ways to make this work, but sometimes you can search for a second Ben 10 where you got a lot of names. But yeah, the Mubeta Fafnir is foolishing the Ritual Monster, so summon number 4 is gonna be this, because summon number 3 was the Mubeta, and now we're immune to Nibiru, because we can just negate it by banishing 2 Drytron monsters from the grave, so that's relatively easy. Special summon the Alpha or Sartron, whatever, and then get your field spell, search your Nova, and then special summon the NU2, which is going to be searching for Gamma, and then link off into IP Masquerade, now normal summon Diviner, Foolish the Herald of Arclight, search your deck for the other Ritual Monster, Meteonis Draconids. I swear to God, they have the exact same name. The only difference is that this is also an Alpha. So now we just need like a Beta, a Sigma, freaking Gamma, and everything, and then we got like the Cyframe deck 2.0. Yeah, the whole Greek alphabet. Anyways, pitch the monster that was on the field, or in the hand, sorry. Yeah, get the Delta back, draw 1 card by revealing either a Ritual Spell or monster, and then yeah, get back the NU2 with his Grave Effect. There's so many things going on, I actually am losing track myself. Yo, this deck is just way too good, what can I say? Anyways, the Ritual Summon the big monster. Make sure that you have 1 material underneath the Mubeta Fafnir, because this is going to be a lot of Omni Negates. Well, I mean, Omni Negates, I guess it depends on what your definition of Omni Negates is. You got 2 Spell and Trap Negates in the form of Ephidon Dragster and Mubeta Fafnir by detaching a material, and then you got a double Monster Negate with Alpha Draconids. The Meteonis Draconids can send up to 2 cards your opponent controls. Actually, as many as you can, as long as you have like a bunch of Drytrons in your graveyard. And then IP into SP is going to be another 2 interruptions. And even the field spell can be an interruption, because it can decrease the level of your monsters that your opponent summons, and even your own, but that's not really relevant. So that's the reason why I showcase this by going to Draconids, and then reducing its level by 4, because it has 4,000 attack. So for each 1,000 attack, the monster loses 1 level. So yeah, that's really filthy, and that's again very generic. You don't have to play a single brick or a weird card. It's not like I gotta play Jalgan for this one. Alright, so for the deck list, we got only 9 non-engine cards, because I really want to max out on consistency. So I'm on 3 Ash, 3 Imperm, 3 Droplet. Sometimes when you Droplet send your Drytrons, it's pretty much free, because they do the same thing in the hand as they do in the grave. But if you send like way too many of them, then you're gonna have less fuel for your Drytrons. Usually 1 of them is free, and then you activate a spell card and you also send that. So Droplets send like 2 cards, and then negate 2 monsters is basically free. 3 Diviner as your normal summon. You don't really have any other normal summon, so that's literally the only one. And you can search it with Ben 10, and you can also get access to Ben 10 with Diviner by sending Herald of Arclight. So yeah, everything gets access to each other. 3 Ben 10, speaking of the Devil, I don't even know if this is necessarily a 3 of. Same thing with Preparation of Rites. I might have to revisit this deck list and just cut this down to 2, and then cut Preparation of Rites to 1 or something like that. I don't even know. But it's not like I'm playing any other light fairies, so I don't even think this is that much of a necessity. The Alpha Draconids as well as Meteonis Draconids, obviously, the Ursartron something, the Polar Bear dude, and then the Ritual Spell, the Field Spell, triple copies of NU2, and then obviously 3 Alpha, 3 Zeta, double Gamma because it's the Monster Reborn, so it's a good card. You want to have like an extra one for a follow-up play, so if it gets like Mistral or something, it's really important to have another one. But the Delta is like the least important one. Like, it draws a card, which is good, but it's not like I'm desperately trying to open it. Whereas Gamma and something else, at least it gets access to Mubeta Fafnir. Even the Zeta might potentially be cut down to 2, because the field spell can also search your Ritual Spell, so it's not like that card is like that much of a necessity. But I would still play 3 personally, because it combos really well with Alpha, and yeah, Alpha is just the best one. Well, NU2 now is the best one, but only if you have another Drytron monster that you can summon. Yeah, this card is special summonable from the hand and grave. Searches a Drytron monster. Yeah, any Drytron monster, but the Drytron monsters gets you through spells and traps. Everything in the deck searches each other. If you get drolled in this deck, you're not going to be in a really good mood. Anyways, for the extra deck, Elder, Entity Entis, and Herald of the Arclight, which you can send with Diviner. Makes sense. F8 on Dragster, because you got a level 6 tuner, and then everything else is a level 1 non-tuner. Zeus Down Nerd for a big 4 material Zeus, double Mu Beta Fafnir. Might want to consider playing some other rank 1 monsters such as Kikinaga Shifucho. Really good against Standby Dragon. And also if you get Shifter, you just end on that and then you survive. SP Lone Knight, IP Masquerina, then Relinquished Anima. And then the 5 cards for the combo when you have the nuts. But realistically, you don't really have to play them. So again, you can just play whatever instead of these 5 cards. And then in the idea section / side deck section, Vanity's Ruler, really good card. Artifact Lancia, searchable off of Benton. Jowgin, Herald of Perfection and Ultimateness. Perfection is easier to summon, I think. No, not really. But you can search it with pre-prep. So that's nice. Edaten, which conflicts with the NU2. As a matter of fact, NU2 makes it so that you can only ritual summon machine monsters, which is the reason why these kind of cards are no longer really worth playing in this deck. Anyways, Typhon, Ptolemy M7, Beatrice, a bunch of cards that I don't even know if you can really summon or do much with them anymore. Access Code, Apo, Barricade Board Blocker. Why the hell is this here? I don't even know. Dark Ruler, Prosperity. Oh yeah, you can maybe try Prosperity in the main deck, especially if you cut these 5 cards. You're gonna have even more spirit cards to banish. And then Dawn of the Herald for Herald of Perfection. And finally, Secret Village. But yeah, that's it for this Drytron combo video and deck profile. You guys let me know how you feel about this deck in the comment section below. And I'll see you guys very soon. Peace.